Friends, today we are going to see some very important integrations. So let us see one type of integration which is like this. Suppose you have to integrate gmm upon x square dx, and under the limit infinity to r you have to integrate it. Okay. So if you have to integrate this, then how will you proceed? For this, you know that anything which is except x would be treated as constant. So this will be g m m integration infinity to r, and this will be x to the power minus 2 dx. Okay, so this is g m m. Now integration of x to the power minus 2 would be x to the power minus 2 plus 1 upon minus 2 plus 1, and limit would be infinity to r. Okay, now this is g m m. Minus 2 plus 1 would be minus, so it is minus here. X to the power minus 2 plus 1 will give you x to the power minus 1, and that gives you 1 upon x, and limit is from infinity to r. Now minus g m m. Okay, and you know that how to substitute the limit: upper limit minus lower limit. So in place of x, first you will substitute the upper limit, that is 1 upon r, minus 1 upon infinity. You know this, that 1 upon infinity is 0, so you will be getting finally the result is minus g m m upon r. Okay, this is what the integration is. I hope it is clear to you. In next question, we have to see that there is an object, okay, and its mass is given 0.03 kg, and from this vertical line, earlier it was hanged like this, and now it is displaced to this point, such that this line is making an angle 30 degree with the vertical. Okay, now what is asked, that how much force has to be applied to determine the horizontal force required to displace a mass of 0.03 kg suspended by a string until the string makes an angle 30 degree with the vertical. So this force F is what we have to find, which at this point the string is making an angle 30 degree with the vertical. Okay, so one thing is very clear. One thing is very clear, that this is the tension capital T. If this is the tension capital T, then so in order to find this force, what we are doing is we divided this tension, we resolved this tension vector into two components, vertical and the horizontal. If this angle is 30 degree, then with the vertical this string will make 30 degree angle, because you know this, that they are alternate interior angles. Okay, now component of T in this direction is T cos 30 degree, and component of T in this direction is T sin 30 degree. Okay, because it is in, once it is taken here, now it is in balanced state. If it is in balanced state or in equilibrium, then the vertical forces should be equal to the horizontal forces. What does it mean? It means that T cos 30 degree must be equal to mg, equation number 1, and T sin 30 degree, it must be equal to f. Okay, this is equation number 2. Let us divide equation 2 by 1. Equation 2 divided by equation 1. Okay, so if you divide, you will be getting T sin 30 divided by T cos 30. T sin 30 divided by T cos 30, and that is equals to F by mg. Now T and T is cancelled. Sin by cos will give you tan 30, and tan 30 is 1 by root 3, and that is equals to F by mg. And if I multiply mg here, I can multiply it here. Now you know this mass is 0.03 kg. Okay, so what you can do is you can write F is equal to, m is 0.03 multiplied by g is 10 divided by root 3. So that gives you 0.3 divided by root 3. You can multiply by root 3, you can divide by root 3. So that gives you 3 basically. So you will be getting root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 will be 3, and that is 0.3. So you will be getting here in the numerator 0.1. Okay, root 3 multiplied by 0.1, root 3 is 1.732 multiplied by 0.1 will give you 0.1732 Newton, and that is what the force which is required to keep it here in this equilibrium position. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you. Next question is related with rain main problem. Rain is falling vertically with a speed of 35 meter per second. Okay, so in the question it is given that rain is falling vertically down like this, and this is the velocity of the rain, and it is falling with 35 meter per second. Okay, winds starts blowing after some time with a speed of 12 meter per second east to west. Okay, so let this is west, east to west direction wind is blowing. Okay, so let this is east, this is west, according to the directions in the map which we use, we are using that only. Okay, and it is blowing with the speed of what is the speed, 35 meter per second. Okay, so here we have 35, this is the velocity of the wind, and that is 35 meter per second. Okay, now what we can do is we can complete this parallelogram, you can say. It more looks like a rectangle. Okay, and then we have to find in the question that in which direction should a boy waiting at a bus stop hold his umbrella. So what you have to do, you have to find a direction in which a boy should hold the umbrella. So for that, what we will do, we will take the resultant of BR and BW. Okay, and if this direction is, this angle is say theta, so this is theta. Okay, and if this is BW, this is 35, this is also BW only, and that is 35 meter per second, right? And what we have to do, we have to find is velocity of the rain with respect to wind. Okay, this is what we have to find. Let this is obvious that it is 90-degree angle. Okay, now what we will do, we have to just apply the Pythagoras theorem in triangle OAB. So if you apply in triangle OAB Pythagoras theorem, you will be getting very easily in triangle OAB. You will be very easily getting OB square equals to OA square plus AB square. OB square is VRW square. V square RW is equals to V square R plus V square W. Okay. Now VRW we have to find. VR is 35 square, and VW is just a minute. Velocity of the rain was 35, and wind blows with the velocity 12 meter per second. This was given 12, sorry. So this will be 12 square. Okay, now if you will solve it further, you will be getting the resultant of this. Okay, and by that you can find BRW, but basically it is what we don't need to find. Actually what we had to find is this angle theta. So for that, what you will do, you will take tan theta in this triangle, in the same triangle. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base, that is VW upon VR, and if it is VW upon VR, you will be getting 12 by 35. 12 by 35 is tan theta, and by that we can find theta is equals to tan inverse 12 by 35. 12 by 35. Okay, so at this angle from the vertical, boy has to hold. Friends, next question is like this. In a harbor, wind is blowing at the speed of 72 km per hour, and a flag on the mast of a boat anchored in the harbor flutters along the northeast direction. Okay, so it is given that wind is blowing. See, flag flutters, it means that the wind is blowing in that direction. So here we have, this is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west. So flag flutters in northeast direction. Northeast means just exactly in between north and east. So flag flutters in this direction. Okay, this is the direction in which flag flutters. So basically this is the direction of the wind. Okay, because flag flutters in the direction of wind always. So this is the direction of the wind. Now what happens? Now what happens that if the boat starts moving at a speed of 51 kilometer per hour, so boat starts moving with a speed of 51 kilometer per hour. Suppose that this is the velocity of the wind, and boat starts moving with a velocity of 51 kilometer per hour. It means that this is, and direction is given to the north. Okay, so it moves, starts moving towards the north. So say this is the direction in which the boat starts moving, and that is this is VV vector, and this is 51 kilometer per hour. Okay, now what is asked is, what is the direction of flag on the mast of the boat? Now what will happen as the boat starts moving? Earlier it was at rest. Okay, now when it starts moving, then what will be the direction in which the flag will flutter? Okay, so in order to understand this, what you will do, you will do one thing. You will be keeping this boat at rest, and for that what you have to do, you have to add minus VB vector in the opposite direction. So this is the opposite direction. Let this is minus VB vector. Okay, this is the minus VB vector. Now what you have to do, you have to find the resultant of minus VB vector and VW vector. Okay, so find the resultant of VW vector and minus VB vector. Okay, and for that what you will do, you will first draw a line parallel to it like this. Okay, and then just parallel to the other one you will draw here. So you will be completing a parallelogram first. Okay, so once you completed the parallelogram, okay, you can see that this and uh, actually these two should be equal. Okay, so I hope now they are equal. This is, and now this point and this point, if you join them, this will give you the resultant of VW vector and minus VV vector. So this is the velocity of the wind with respect to boat. Velocity of the wind with respect to boat. Now, what is the angle between velocity of the wind and the boat? So you see here that the angle is, see this angle is 90 degree and this is 45 degree. So what will be the total angle? This total angle between them is actually 135 degree. Okay, so angle between them is 135 degree. 90 plus 45 will give you 135 degree. Now VB and VW, we have the magnitude of both. We have VW as 72 kilometer per hour. Okay, so VW is 72 kilometer per hour, and we have VB, and that is given. VB is given 51 kilometer per hour. Okay, so it is 51 kilometer per hour. Once you have these values, you have to find VWB, and for finding VWB, actually it is not asked VWB. What is asked is what is the direction of flag on the mast of the boat. So direction of the flag, if you have to find, so what we will do, let us take, this is the direction of the flag. Okay, in this direction it will go, but with respect to a particular direction only we can find this. So what we will do is we will be taking one angle with respect to this velocity of the wind. Let this angle is what we are calling beta. Okay, this black one is called, we are calling beta. So velocity of the wind with that this VWB is making an angle, that is beta. So you will be finding tan beta, and there is formula for that. Tan beta is equals to B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta. This is the formula which we use. So B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta. Okay. Now B sin theta means the, see, this is with A it is making an angle. So B would be velocity of the boat. So it is VB sine theta, VB sine theta upon A plus B cos theta. So A is VW minus VB minus VB sine theta. B sine theta upon A plus B cos theta, sorry. A plus B cos theta. Cos theta. Okay. A plus B cos theta. So VW plus VB cos theta. And we are taking the magnitudes of this, okay? That's why we have written like VB. What is VB? It is 51 sine 135 degree. Then divided by VW. VW is 72 minus, sorry, plus VB. VB is 51 cos 135 degree. Cos 135 means cos 90 plus 45. Cos 90 plus theta is 90 plus theta is all small, so minus sign. It will be 51 sine sine 90 plus 45 is sine 90 plus 45 is cos 45. Sine 90 plus 45 is cos 45. So it is cos 45 divided by 72 plus 50, cos 135 was what? Minus 51 sine 45 degree. Okay, and this is 10 beta. What you will do? You will find 10 beta, and if you will solve these two values, you will be getting the value 1.0039, and it is almost equal to 1. Okay, and you know that 10 is 1 at 45 degree, so the result is almost equal to 45 degree. Okay, so at an angle 45 degree with this VW, the wind will be the flag would flutter. And what does it mean? That it is almost towards east. Okay, because 45 degree from here is towards east. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Thank you. Friends, the next question is like this. A particle starts from the origin at t equals to 0 with a velocity of 10 j cap. So t equals to 0, it means that it is the initial velocity that is given by u vector. We are writing vector. Why? Because in the question it is given in the form of vector. So it is given 10.0 j cap meter per second. So this is what is given in the question. This is the initial velocity, and moves in the xy plane with a constant acceleration of. So acceleration, constant acceleration vector is also given, and that is given 8 I cap plus 2 j cap. Okay, so it is given 8.0 I cap plus 2.0 j cap, and that is in meter per second square. Okay, first part is at what time is the x coordinate of the particle is 16 meter. So first part, what you have to do is, when x coordinate is 16 meter, you have to find the time. Time is what you have to find. This is the first part. Okay, we will first solve the first part, then we will see what is the second part. Okay, so what we will do now is, what is asked? See, initial velocity is given, acceleration is given, and what we have to find? Position, that is the distance traveled we have to find. Okay, so how can we find the distance traveled? Now you know that acceleration is rate of change of velocity, that is dv vector by dt. Okay, now this implies dv vector is equals to a vector dt. You can write it like this. Okay, dv vector is equals to a vector dt, and then we can integrate it. Okay, then we can integrate it. So integration dv vector, integration dt, because a vector is it is a constant. So integration dv is equals to a vector dt. Now what will happen, that the velocity will change from u to v. So This implies when you will substitute the values, you will be getting v vector minus u vector is equals to a vector p. Okay, so v vector minus u vector is equals to a vector t. So we can find v vector from here. V vector is equals to u vector plus a vector t. U vector initially is given 10 j cap, so I can simply write 10 j cap here, plus a vector t. A vector, what is a vector? It is 8 I cap plus 2 j cap. 8 I cap plus 2 j cap. Okay, and that is multiplied by t. Okay, that is multiplied by t. Now here this is the v vector. Okay, now we have to find, see, we have to find x coordinate. For that we need displacement vector, and to get the displacement vector, what we'll do, we can write v vector as dr vector by dt. Dr vector by dt, and that is equals to 10 j cap plus 8 I cap plus 2 j cap p. Now dr vector is equal to 10 j cap dt plus 8 I cap plus 2 j cap p dt. Okay, this is dr vector. Now what we will do, we will be integrating this to get r vector. So if you integrate this and this entire question, so you will be getting, actually this is integration, and here also you should have an integration sign, because they are the two separate integrations which we are doing. Okay, so integration dr vector will give you r vector. Integration dr vector will give you r vector. 10 j cap 10 j cap is constant. Integration dt will give you t. So it is 10 t j cap. Correct? Then plus 8 and t. See, 8 I cap plus 2 j cap is actually a constant which we are taking outside. Integration t square by 2, and that t square by 2 will be multiplied in this and this both. So it gives you 8 I cap into t square by 2, makes it 4 I cap, plus 2 j cap into t square by 2, so 2 cancel. R vector is equal to 4 I cap, 4 I cap, or in fact you can write 4 t square I cap, 4 t square I cap, okay, plus t square j cap plus 10 t j cap. Okay, is it clear? So this is R vector basically. Now after this much mathematics, what we come to know is this is the R vector. Okay, इतना अपने पास में है R vector. अच्छा, अब हम इसको x और y कंपोनेंट्स में अगर देखें तो देखो R vector is equals to 4t square plus, no, there is no y component, there is no other I cap, so it is only the x component, plus 10t plus t square j cap, 10t plus t square j cap. Okay, so this is what x and y these are the x and y component, this is the x1 and this is the y component. Clear? So from here you can get the x component and y component. Okay, so you can write x and y components here now. So this is the x component, x is equals to 4t square, and this is the y component, y is equals to 10t plus t square. Okay, so these are the x and y components. Now what is given? Find the time at which x is equals to 16. So now we are coming to the question. Up till now we just arrange the things. Now we have to solve the question. X equals to 16. When x is equals to 16, x is equals to 6. This is 16 is equals to 4t square. 4 4s are 16. T is equals to square root of 4. That is 2 what? 2 seconds. This is 2 seconds. So after 2 seconds, this will be the coordinate x equals to 16 meter. And what is us next is x what is the y coordinate of the particle at that time? Okay, so at this time 2 second, what is the y coordinate? Y is equals to, substitute t equals to 2 in this, 10 into 2 plus 2 square, 20 plus 4, it is 24 meter. So y coordinate is 24 meter. Is it clear? What is the second part? What is the speed of the particle at that time? Speed of the particle, we have to find the speed of the particle, and at that time means t equals to 2 second. At t equals to 2 second, we have to find the speed. Okay, so velocity, we actually determined one expression for the velocity. Okay, and what was that expression? V vector is equals to uh, one expression for velocity was this: v vector is equals to u vector plus 8t I cap plus 8t I cap plus 2t j cap, 2t j cap, and value of u vector was, what was value of u vector? Value of u vector was 10 j cap. Okay, so this is 10 j cap plus 8t I cap plus 2t j cap. Okay, now at t equals to 2, this is time is 2, so we have to find velocity at t equals to 2. So what you will do, you will substitute t equals to 2 here. So 10 j cap plus 8 into 2, 16 I cap plus 2 into 2, 4 j cap. Now just solve this. V vector is equals to 16 plus 10, sorry, 16 plus 4, no, it is I cap, so you can't add it. 16 I cap plus 10 plus 4 is 14 j cap. So this is the value of the velocity, but it is not ours. What is our speed? So for that you have to find the magnitude of the velocity, and magnitude of the velocity is root 16 square plus 14 square. 16 square is 256. 14 square is 14 square is 196, and you can add that and solve. That will be meter per second. Okay, so this you can solve yourself. Now I hope it is clear to you.